Hi everyone. Have you ever wondered how mapping works in QuickBooks? How all of those dots connect together? So today I'm going to take you through the beginning stages and how it just works in a circle, so everything will link together for you. And this will help you with your sales, with your invoicing, with your expenses, with your incomes, and matching everything up. And this will give you fewer errors in QuickBooks Online. So hi, I'm Helen DeVries. I am a bookkeeper, a business consultant, and I teach and train QuickBooks Online and just all the things that go with operating a small business and living the business lifestyle. So today we're going to be going over your products and services, how you map those into your invoicing, how those get mapped into your income, and then ultimately your bank feed that shows up in your profit and loss statement. So this is like extremely important. So today this video is coming from a client of mine and several others that are really having trouble understanding how your products and services link together with your invoicing, and so how to enter your invoicing with your products and services. So, but I do want to remind you to be sure and pick up my free Winning in Business guide that I have created for you. It's a little ebook, and so it's very easy for you to go through, and you can go through that and kind of determine the income in your business that you want, actually paying yourself, both in revenue and paying yourself, and it gives you creating a plan to help you create the income that you want, and knowing how many products you have to sell, how many clients you have to, generate and serve, in order to make, that XYZ money. Whether you're trying to earn, an extra $500 a month, $1,000 a month, or $10,000 or more per month, then you can put all those numbers together and it will inspire you and put you on a path to know, how this is actually going to work and how to strategize your business for you, so you can live the freedom lifestyle that you want and have the opportunity to spend your money and time however you want to do that. So today I hope this will be, a learning tool for you, and that will help you in your business and with QuickBooks Online and most other software programs. It's going to work the same way. I mean, it's basic accounting. So their system may be set up a little bit different, but it's basically mapping is going to work the same way. So now we're going to jump over to QuickBooks Online and get to it. Hi everyone. We're in QuickBooks Online right now, and I just logged in. So this would look pretty much how it would look to you as well. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our products and services. That will be our first step before even creating an invoice. So click your gear icon here. We're going to go to our list. You have your list here, products and services. Okay, and it will take us to this page, and I have a few products in here, but we'll make a new one so you can see how that works, how we're connecting everything to it. Now we click on New. So you have non-inventory, and this could be like a product that you sell, but you don't inventory that product. It could be a digital product. It could be something like that, but you're not producing it. And then your service is a service that you provide to a customer. Like me, I provide coaching, You could provide bookkeeping, you could provide photography, you could provide website services, anything like that. And we won't go into the bundle or inventory. That goes into a higher range. So that's not on a beginner's level there. But most likely you're only going to be using non-inventory or service. A bundle is where you put together some of the services and the non-inventory items together. So, and QuickBooks gives you a little definition on each one of these, what they're for, so that will help you out. But most of the time, say that you're going to use a service, you're going to click on service, and then I'm just going to say the name of this service is website design. Okay. And if you wanted or you had a SKU, you can put that there. If you want to upload a picture, you just click on that and upload the picture from your computer to remind you of what product that is. Your category, you can create different types of categories. So we could say here, category, just put services. And this just helps you organize your services and products. So it's not a critical area there. Then just click save, and then the class. You could put just, let's see, we will just put a class services here. That's where everything works the right way. I'm just going to put services. And then I sell this product to a service or customer here. You would write, the description of the product. And when you write the description of the product, this is what will show on your invoice when you click the product website design. I left an S out here, website design. And then here you have the option of putting the sale price. If it's always one price, I will put the price there. If it's different prices, like a website design could be different prices. So I wouldn't really put anything there. But for the sake of this example, I'm going to put $200 here, okay? Because that will automatically populate in our invoice. Okay, now we come to the income accounts. Now you'll probably have several income accounts. So you would just pick one of your income accounts. And so for this, I'm just going to put free products and services. Okay. And then you can even go into further, and if you buy this from a vendor, but we aren't going to go into that mapping. Just to keep it simple, I want you to get the basics of it, just keeping it simple. And as you get to know it, then you can add all of those extra things to it. So now we can click Save and Close. Okay. And then new here, say that we were going to do a non-inventory. This is what the screen would look like for that. It's going through the basic same things. It just goes to a different category. You can pick whatever sales account that you want it to go to. And picking your income account is like really, really important on this page. The name of your product and your income account and your description are the most important things. I'll repeat that again. The name of your product, the description of your product, because this will show on the invoice, and your income account that you want it to map to show on your profit and loss. So you can see how much money you're generating, like in example here, through my courses or my setup video course or my walkthrough or my coaching packages, which coaching packages most people need and are purchasing. So this is a really helpful tool here. So anyway, we're going to close this. Now we're going to go straight over to new, and we're going to go to invoice. go over there. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll go to invoice, and then here you're going to put the customer name. I'll just use one of my customers. It's a very good customer, Mary. And so here you have your billing address, which isn't, all that important because we don't, send bills in the mail too much anymore. And then your terms, due on receipt or net 30, net 15, whatever it is that you're using, your invoice date, and the due date. If you choose due on receipt, the invoice date will be same as the due date. If you choose net 15, then it'll have today's invoice date, due 10/12. And then make sure you have the customers, because we're going to email this invoice to them, that you have the customer's email address there. If you want anybody copied on it, then you can just paste it right there. Okay. And then if you're accepting credit cards, you're set up in QuickBooks to accept credit cards, which is great. Then you can have that on. And your bank transfer, you can allow them to pay by bank transfer as well. So in your credit cards, it's Apple Pay, Visa, MasterCard, Discovery, and American Express. So every type of credit card, that you want to. Now, if you don't want to accept credit cards for this purchase, because there's like a 2.9% fee, for doing that, for offering that to your customer, just click edit, and then just unclick the cards and say okay. And then if you want to turn it back on, just click edit. But every time you populate an invoice, you want to make sure that you've looked at this to see, if this credit card is accepted, if you're allowing that in QuickBooks or not. Okay, most of the time I don't do the credit cards. I only do the bank transfer because that doesn't cost me anything. Okay. Now, so here we can go down to our actual invoice. We can put in our start date, say it's the 2nd of September, then our product, and let's go find this website design. We click on that, and then you see the description. Now you can add any other description that you want in here, and you can add how many of these you want. You can put in a different rate here if you want to. Say that this is actually $500. Just put in 500, hit the tab key, and you'll see 500. It already puts it to your class, so you don't even have to, enter a class here. It's all there for you. And if for some reason you don't want this line on this invoice, you can click this little trash can here, and it will delete that line, and you can put whatever you want in it. Now on the invoice, I do recommend do not use this discount percentage here. If you're going to use a discount, I go into my products and I have a discount set up here. Okay. And say that I'm offering a $50 discount. And that will be put in. Sorry, you have to put minus 50. So just always pay attention to your numbers. So now it's $450. Okay. So now you could just click save and send. Okay. So we're just going to click save here. And it's just reminding you didn't have something in a class. So that's okay. So we'll close out of here. Now we're going to go to our customers. And then we could look up Mary. That's the $450. You could click receive payment here. What I like to do is just click on their name, and then that brings the invoice up, because I want to make sure, what I'm doing is correctly, and click edit invoice. And then here I can see the complete invoice and make sure everything is great on it. And then I can say receive payment. And then say, for instance, here it was a check, And then we're going to put this in our undeposited funds, okay? Because it's in the midst of being deposited into the bank, all right? It hasn't arrived in the bank yet. So then we would click Save and Close. And now we're going to go to New and go to our bank deposit. And then we see the deposit right here. So we're going to click. We want this. We got paid from Mary Bursell. And now we want it going into our Wells Fargo checking account. And the date it got paid to is 9/27. And then we just click Save and Close. So now when you go to your left menu here to Bank Transactions. And I just made up this so it's not going to actually come through our bank transaction. But when we were this highlighted in blue, this is the bank account. We're going to go to the bank register. And now you will see that $450 deposit. Now, if this was an actual transaction, once it clears the bank, then you would see it down here in the bank feed. And you can just click Match. And then once this is matched, it's going into your profit and loss. So real quickly, we'll go over to say Reports. And then we go to Profit and Loss. I just refreshed the page if QuickBooks is taking longer than you want it to. Okay, so then say here's your profit and loss. Let's just put recent and then run report. And this was actually her purchase right here, this $500, okay? And discount $65, so. And then you can see what your net income is. So if we clicked on the $500, it's going to take us back to this invoice. So everything kind of goes in a circle. So you're going to start with your products and services, get that set up, and then your invoices, and then you're going to receive your payment, and then that goes to your bank feed, and it ends up on your profit and loss statement. And that is our whole process here. And what we're trying to get is all of our numbers to end up on our profit and loss so we can see how many expenses we have and what our income is. So we can price our products better and increase our profits and cash flow. But that is a look on how mapping works inside of QuickBooks Online. And so I hope you enjoyed that and that helped you out. So thank you and have a great day. Okay guys, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope that lesson in QuickBooks Online with mapping, products and services, invoicing, your bank feed, and then trickling over to your profit and loss. I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions or any comments, please do leave those in the comments. I love to read your comments, and any problem that you're having in QuickBooks Online or in your business, if you would just leave that, your question or your statement in the comments, then I'm sure our group would, love to help you with that, or someone else may be having that same problem. And then I can answer that question, whether in the comments or on video. And please do click the notify button, so every Wednesday when I put up a video, that you will be notified, that I have put up a new video, a new training for you, a new growth tool for you to help you grow your business and increase your profits. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.